If you are struggling to beat ranged no affiliation guild quest, you are in the right place. Here is the setup that I'm going to be doing. Now I know that my strong attack lead or my SP lead is a melee character, but you guys will see just with the max transcendence and the setup that we have for him, he is pretty cracked out. But this is one of those cases where I kind of overestimated my team, I think, a little bit. And I say that in the sense that I thought that this was going to be like a 30-second clear. I go back and watch the video that I did on it, and it turns out that like the clear run that I got was like a 50-second clear. So here's the setup that we're going to be trying out. Worst case scenario, I'll throw like Spirits of Forever with the Soy Phone in the bot or in the third slot to get that paralysis, but I don't think we're going to need it. But here we go. We're going to be relying on the damage of Ichigo as well as kind of like seeing what other kind of things we can do. I'll show the setup at the end if we do end up getting the W here. This is already off to a bit of a slow start, but let's give them a chance. We have a multi-barrier going from Masaki, and then we also have a boost going set up from, okay, so these guys are staying in the same spot. Perfect. Now let's get that defense going. Oh, of course I got hit. I got clipped. So now losing that full stam is a big deal. Because now I'm just going to be doing way less damage. Because I have one length with the Renji, with the 30% from Renji, is like just completely useless now, right? So now I have a level 5, so let's do this. Yeah, and now we have that going. And then these two are getting damage to weakened enemies going at the same time. Yeah, so now Momo is done. That could be a little bit problematic, but we shall see. We are doing okay damage. I think if I had my full stam, we'd be in a good spot right now, but I don't think we're going to be able to do enough damage here. We'll see. Yeah, definitely not, because I'm not even going to be able to get the rest of my strong attacks off. Let's go ahead and reset because I have limited attempts here, but I'll be right back. All right, take two. Sometimes this hard guild quest stuff is something else. This is one of those tricky weeks. I mean, it's definitely doable. I'm not gonna sit here and like lie to you and be like, oh my god, it's like the hardest one for sure. But you know, sometimes they catch you. The hard guild quest, they have hands. It's about letting your nad bots kind of do their thing, and it's also about like just maintaining the strong attacks for certain periods. Let's save our SA3 for this moment right here, and our SA1 to get that extra damage. Now we're really gaming because we're going to do this. I think that missed. I can't see. I'm trying to like save my my last there we go. So now we can do this, and now we have the weakened defense going, and then we have 25 seconds to do this. Okay, yeah, this has the foundation of like a decent run here. It's just a matter because now we have a boost going. We don't even really need the full stam anymore. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. We're so close. Yeah, we'll be good on these next two recharges because Masaki's doing her thing. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We can definitely do better than that, but there's one way to do it. But let me go ahead and show you another setup in case you want to try something a little bit different. Just beating the buzzer there, huh? But like I said, let me show you this build, and then I will switch into try one other SA spiritual pressure lead that I like in this one. So here is the build. We have these accessories right here, and then we have here are our links. Another option you can do is Senkaizen if you want to use him, so Senkaiman Aizen if you don't know. And then here we go, we have the full stamina damage boost, and then we also have, oh, he has his brave, but okay, hold on. Maybe we won't do another build. I forgot about this. Oh my, I'm so dumb. I'm completely losing out on damage to weakened enemies. That he has his brave battle set up. I should have looked at that. That's what I get for not checking, right? My fault, guys. Listen, your boy's going through it. I swear. Oh man. This is what happens. Sometimes, these little slip-ups happen. But now we should be able to get a much quicker, maybe not a much quicker run, but we should be able to take care of Ichigo in the last phase much easier. So if we want to briefly go over the other build that I was talking about, if you want to kind of copy and paste what I'm talking about, the Nadbots are staying the exact same, but what is changing is instead of using Ichigo, we are using 7th Annie Uryu, as he has a nice drain ability, a decent ability to heal up on after he gets his recharge. From his gauge fills, he's able to do a lot of healing, so his full stamina damage boost he can manage to gain back in case he does lose it. So you guys can see here what we need to do with Masaki. I'm just going to keep the normal attack damage on her, and then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take let's take Renji off, and then what I'm going to do is, for Momo's sake, I'm going to give her a last ditch link. So that way, in case she does go down, because she's died in like both the runs that I've looked at so far, I'm going to give her a last ditch link, or so that way she can get back up in case she does go down, because we've seen that already twice now. So Tsukaima Ichigo, he's not getting any stats from here, or she's not getting any stats from him right now, but we do have that recharge time and the last ditch survival rate. So now that we have last ditch on Ichigo, or not last ditch, but weaken defense on Ichigo, we should be able to see a little bit more damage from these two, as they both have damage to weaken enemies. So we should be seeing a much more efficient wave 3. Or wave 5 rather, because now we'll have the weakened defense and we'll actually do some respectable amounts of damage afterwards, because with the weakened defense. I had Pierce Barrier because this was my Brave Battle setup for Ichigo. So now that we have that, I'm not saying it's just going to make like some magic difference where it's like we're going from, 55 seconds to 30 seconds, but we can at least take care of one of the harder parts in a much more like respectable fashion, right? This bot, come on, let's go. Nut ass bot. So now, I wanted to save that, but now what we'll do is, of course I get hit, right? Yeah, so this is the situation that I was mentioning earlier, where you want to have, this is where Uryu is nice, because if you do fill that gauge back up, you can kind of like, you can recover from this. Because now it's like with this Ichigo, I'll be alright, but now I have to kind of get him even weaker in order to get to this last phase. But now with the damage to weaken enemies buff, watch this. So now, my Nabbot should be able to do way more, because damage to weakened enemies is active. So now, it's going to be very, very close. Depends on how many more. I'm going to get 2 more SAs off, and it's not going to be enough. All right. Nope. So close, so close. Okay. Last run after this, and we'll call it a video. What you guys just saw was the example of a full stamina damage boost being lost, losing us the run. So taking that like rogue hit randomly, or a few times, honestly, is what ended up costing us that run. Because if Ichigo had full stamina damage boost, we would have had a lot more damage on the, what's the word? Sorry if I keep like going, but we would have had more damage on the Soul Bomb, we would have had more damage after we did it, the weakened defense would have been nice, and that's just kind of how it would have went. So at least we did get a completed run in this video, so you guys do see that like this build is a viable one. But really, there's a bunch of different setups that you can do with this one, but it's all just tricky, right? Because just a hard guild quest is hard guild quest, right? Like you guys, if you've played it enough, you kind of understand the routine at this point. It's always kind of just the same-ish, different day, unfortunately. This Ichigo does move around, though. He likes the boogie, huh? All right, so I'm going to let the Nadbots go and get rid of Uru, and then we're going to do this. And now, I'm going to kind of chill back, let the Nadbots do their thing, and then I'll get a recharge going, and then we're going to wait for another boost right there. Yeah, just those ones are not helping, huh? But Momo does have type advantage over this Gin and Izuru, so it's really like once I find the time to pounce, right? It's like right after this one. So now we have the damage to weaken enemies going, and I also have my full stamina damage boost. So now we are going to be seeing, after this one, I did lose it. I think the run's going to be fine. Yeah, it will be. But like, let's let the Nadbots kind of do their thing, back up. And we're looking at about a 53-second clear. So let me know down below what you guys think of this setup. Let me know how bad I suck at this game down below. But, we did manage to get it completed. So that's all I got for you in this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.